Well. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another video. Teacher Abby right here. This week, just like the other weeks, we are still going to continue to learn about animals. Last week was phonics. This week, we want to finish and wrap up the whole topic of animals. Anyway, before we start, I have something for you here to read. Do you think you're going to understand what it means? Let's see. If you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. If you teach a man how to fish, he eats for a lifetime. Now, man does not mean man, can mean a woman or a man. What this means is, if you learn how to do something, you will never need to go back to your teacher to learn it again. So, you would go and make money by yourself. Or you could go and live life by yourself without depending on anyone. Do you understand? Let's read this one more time. If you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. If you teach a man how to fish, he eats for a lifetime. Okay, good. Now, we want to start. This is going to be a short video, by the way. This is a week 4 video. We want to start with an explanation, and then we can go to the books and see what the books say. As you can see, my friends here helped me to give the message today. Right, to start, I need to open this document here. As you can see, I have two sentences. This is an and this is a. In English, this is called an article and this is called an article. Normally, there are 3 articles, an, a, and the. But for this topic, for this video, we are going to learn about 2 and how to use them. How can we use an? We use an on nouns that begin with a, with a, with e, with o, with u. And then we use a with the rest of the letters. Do you understand? Like a with the rest of nouns that begin with B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Oh, no. B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z, right? So to explain this, for example, if I'm to use an, I will think which word begins with either a, e, or u. If I'm using a, which word begins with this? Let's start with a. Dog. As you can see, dog begins with d. So we have to say a dog. We cannot say and dog. This cannot be. Why? Because dog begins with D. If it begins with D, we cannot do this. Do you understand? We cannot do this. So this, we shall remove it and put it here, a dog. Next one, octopus. Where should we put this? Should we put it in 1 or 2? As we can see, octopus begins with O. So an octopus up here. This is an octopus. Why? Because octopus begins with O. You understand? We do not say this is an octopus down here. No, we don't. Why? Because octopus begins with O. Next one. Wait 1 second, one more explanation. How about this? This is an octopuses. Again, this is a plural of octopus, but this article is used for only singular items. So we cannot say this is an octopuses. This is also wrong. Do you understand? Good. Next one. Hippopotamus. Where do we put hippopotamus? Do we put it on 1? Do we put it on 2? Here, down. Hippopotamus. So as you can see, hippopotamus begins with, it has to be a small h. Hippopotamus begins with H. So we say this is a hippopotamus. H is right here. Now, we cannot use this is an hippopotamus. Why? Because an goes with a, e, o, and u, whereas hippopotamus begins with h. So this is a no-no. We understand? Instead, we remove this and put it back here. All right, another one, another example. Elephant, where can we put elephant? Elephant begins with E. Do we put here? This is a elephant? Yes or no? No, 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 no. Why not? Because elephant begins with E. So we shall remove this here and put the elephant up here in number 1. Right? This is an elephant. Now, how about if I put S? Again, this is still wrong. Why? Because we use an with a singular noun. But elephants would be S. So, meaning we cannot use a plural noun with a singular article. Again, this is not correct. Do you understand? This would only be correct if it is a singular noun, like elephant, one elephant. This is an elephant. All right, next one. Next animal is ego. Ego. As you can hear, ego begins with E. So we say this is an ego. Why? Because ego begins with E. Okay? Now, we do not say this is an egos. Say, for example, we are to put an S here. This is an egos, right? This is also not correct. Why? Because egos is a plural noun, and yet this article is used for a singular noun, only one item. Egos is many items. Also, we cannot use egos like here. This is a ego. Okay? Ego. This is a ego. Why? Because ego begins with E, but this a article is used with B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T. It cannot be used with this. So this is also not correct. Okay? Why? Because R is used with these letters and not these letters. So this is out, and then we go back and say, this is an ego. Understand? Next example is cat. Where do we put cat? Cat begins with C. Do we put it here? Again, we do not put it here. Why? Because cat begins with a C. We cannot say this is an cat. No, this C is down here. So that means we need to use it here. So we shall remove this and put it here. This is a cat. Do you see? So if this is a cat, this is a cat. How about if I put an S here to make it a plural? Again, we cannot say this is a cat. Why? Because cats is plural, whereas the a is a singular article. So this is not correct too. This is a cat is wrong. Remove that and just say this is a cat. Do you understand? Last example, unicorn. I know the ladies, girls, you love this. You love the unicorns. How do you spell unicorn? We spell unicorn with a U, right? Now, unicorn is with a U, but now this is for grade like 3, 4, 5, but I just wanted to say it. Unicorn begins with a U, This is an unicorn. Again, this is not correct. Do you know why? This is not correct because the beginning sound here, we say it as Y, like unicorn, Y. So we will not say this is an unicorn because we don't say the U with the A sound. We say the U with the Y sound, and Y is down here. So this one will come all the way down here. It will come here. And we put it here. This is our unicorn. Why? Because this Y, when we are speaking it, we say, sorry, this U, when we are speaking it, we say Y sound, a unicorn. Okay? Now, again, if we put an S here, this is our unicorns. This S makes the unicorn plural. Just like I've said, we don't mix the plural with the singular article, so this one would be also wrong. We only just have to leave it with, this is a unicorn. Do you understand? Okay, now let's go to the book and see. We are going to learn about animals and different countries and different places. How do these people talk about the animals? Lesson 4 says, can you use this? Look at the vocabulary: snake, monkey, elephant, bear. You're going to be able to make the sentence, this is a or this is an. You need to be able to reply, yes, please, or no, thank you. Next one. Now, as we can see,
new words. Listen, point, and say.
Listen, point, and say. Number 1. When you say, you have to spell too.
1. Snake.
Can you spell?
2. Monkey.
Close your eyes and spell.
3. Elephant.
Close your eyes and spell.
4. Bear.
Bear. As you can see, right? This begins with S, so we have to use a snake. This begins with M, so we have to say a monkey. This begins with E, have to use an elephant. This begins with B, we have to use a. Do you understand? All right, now let's go and see.
Listening. Listen and read.
Listen and read. Look at this girl. Her name is Anika. Where is she from? She's from India. It's a country. In Thai, I think you say Patet, India. She's from India. Listen and read.
Hello from India. Hello, my name's Anika. Here are animals from India. This is a snake. This is a monkey. This is an elephant. This is a bear.
And this is a bear. Did you see? Did you watch everything like I just said it?
Useful language.
All right. So let's see. Can we find a song? Play the stepping stone. Dun, 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 dun.
Story. Listen and read.
Listen and read. These people, they went to the zoo. Listen to the zoo story.
Matt's family visit the zoo with Bobby. Cake, boys?
No, thank you.
Water?
No, thank you.
Ice cream?
Yes, please.
Oh, the ice cream!
I think you can see in the video. The ice cream took the dad's what? Hey, sorry, the elephant took the dad's ice cream. It's like, oh no, my ice cream, my ice cream. Anyway, in this conversation, you could hear the man at the shop was asking these people, Do you want some cake, boys? Say, no, thank you. Maybe like cup. Some water? No, thank you. Ice cream? Do you want some ice cream? Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So which one of these do you want? Do you want a cake? Do you want an ice cream? Do you want some water? Let's go and finish up with play and say and see. Right? So I'm going to ask you, and then you have to read this word down. Do you want some ice cream? Number 2 here. Do you want some bread? Do you want some jam? Is this jam? This looks like it's jam. Do you want some jam? Say yes, please, or no, thank you. Now, I think you have finished. We are going to stop here today. I wanted to make the video short so that you can go and do the exercise. So I hope you understood everything like I told you. This, remember, this is and is used with words that begin with R, A, E, or U. This is R is used with words that begin with B, C, D, E, and F. Okay, so I think we're going to stop the video today. Today the dedication was for grade 1/4. I think I can see some of my friends here, TC, Moji, the leader, Nicha, Tyne, everyone here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Goodbye and see you in the next video.